slick, too slick.
I know that. Hey, Jonesy in the morning. Got to live, let's take from me. It's giving icy. It's Jonesy in the morning.
Jonesy in the morning.
With shade and laughter me.
Jonesy in the morning.
You put me up, but don't put yourself up?
I didn't put you up.
Oh, I didn't put me up either.
You did, because when I came up, you was up there.
I'm putting myself down. That's a mistake.
Well, this thing is not even being recorded because I'm out of space.
I'll go fix that now.
Thank thee. What happened with Monday's show is not posted. It is for members only, Natalie. So, yeah. Hi, Libra girl Faye. Welcome, new member. Let's hear it for the Libra girl Faye girl. No, I know you remember. So I don't know. I made it for members only, and I said that it's not fit. Well, first of all, Natalie, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's not posted for members either, Jonesy. All right, hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing stuff right. This is probably totally all my fault. And hi, first of all, these are totally summer hours, guys. I feel like a Muppet. I look like a Muppet. Someone come up with a Muppet name for me today, please, while I fix the Monday show debacle. YouTube. I think I have to go to YouTube Studio.
Okay. I just fixed the space issue. Do you need me to go look at the member thing?
So I deleted an episode because I was trying to fix the space issue.
Okay. But I fixed the spacing issue. But do I need to go look at the members thing?
I guess.
Okay, I'll be back.
All right. Kitty gonna get it, y'all. Hi, Big R. I'm at the doctor this morning. I hope everything is good. Circle back and let us know. Hopefully we ain't got to send up prayers. Although I don't know if I even know how to pray properly. Well, I know how to pray, but I don't know if I pray effectively. Whole nother story. Hold on, y'all. Good morning. I'm definitely on some summertime hours stuff because so is everybody safe from the tornado yesterday? Like, did anybody have that thing was all over? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It did not know where it wanted to go. And then ultimately it landed in Wayne, I think, and Fairlawn. And did anybody else get tornadoism?
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're set to private. But question, is it all members? Remember, there's 3 levels.
I would say.
Okay, I'll be back.
Because it's only 52 members. Like.
Okay, I'll be back.
All right. I thought I put it to members. And maybe I put it to private because I said I don't want my ex-husband to murder me. Let's start painting that narrative. So are you guys doing all right? Like, I know they said that I think it's supposed to continue raining today until I don't remember, but just be careful. I had to put garbage cans and stuff away because they said debris and stuff will start flying. All right, I'm about to do a roll call. I'm gonna wait till we get to Kim. Yes,
We're all set. Everything is on members now.
so now it's
yesterday.
Monday, but I didn't put the Kia thing up.
Do you want me to make it members right now?
Sure.
Did you look at the description?
No, because I can't find it.
Okay, I got to show you where it is. To a certain side.
Up, Charlie Wilson.
Make Kia members right now.
Let me see. I don't
You
see
better
it.
go membership because you'll get Kia today.
I don't even see where it would be.
You got to go into your YouTube studio. I mean,
I'm in my studio.
Now go to videos. It's the first thing on there. Do you see the Nikki full uncut one?
Let's see. Best of.
No. I don't know where you are.
Lady of Influence.
Take a picture and send you where you should be. Because I think you're in the
latest, and I'm here. I see me now.
No, you're in the wrong spot.
Oh, okay.
You see it now?
Kid Jeffries.
Okay,
44
now you
minutes.
see.
Okay. But did you give the full uncut Nikki Gilbert interview to members?
That I didn't give it to members. I told you that it was there. So give that to them.
Give it to members.
Okay. That's still private. I'm gonna give it to members right now.
Hello, member. Oh, we taking care of our members. Members are getting it all.
Okay, now members have the uncut full Nikki.
Do we let members should we watch the Kia Jeffries episode together? Should that whoever's
You want to try to do that tonight? Want to do like a
watch party?
A watch party or something?
Do you guys mind, or do you want it now? Do you want me to send it to you now and we still have a watch party? I'm giving y'all so many options.
You sure are.
Good morning. That means the king disapproves. Miss C is first then. I know probably people came at 8 and was like, this bitch ain't here again.
Some people are saying let's watch it together. What do you think?
You want to watch it together at the end of the show? Or you want to set a time this evening? Or what do y'all want to do? Hey, Al. Hi, Elaine. Elaine, you still on the cruise? Rhonda and Sharon, good morning. Jean, good morning. Ray Brown, Ms. Elena, Mo James is here. Charlie, I am. Kiana. Natalie, I already said. Moon Girl. We welcomed Libra Girl. Grayson is here. Good morning. Sherelle. When I think about Dr. Owens. And then I'm going to go back. Somebody, I need a Muppet name because I'm giving Muppet this morning. Now I'm going back to the non-members, not to put y'all on blast, to say good morning to you. The light is, this fucking light is too bright. And they're like,
A lot of people are saying let's do it this evening as a watch party.
What time?
I seen 8 o'clock at some spot.
Hey, Tim. Hey, Brother Ron and Seth Wiley. Ayo and Arthur Melendez. I'm sorry about the death, Arthur. He's out of town at a family funeral. That's why he wasn't at the library yesterday. Garcelle and Jazz. Big Brown Eyes. Joe Langley. Shot Girl. Good morning. Where is Che Bella? Hi, Judge Righteously and Big R. Reginald's here. Coco's here. Mimi is here. Wraith and the rainstorm never happened here in BK. That is crazy. How do it be so close? The storm wore Jersey out. All the way out. Danielle White, good morning. Charlie said, I drove peacefully to the library. I couldn't get out of Jersey. So they canceled. Maybe liability reasons. I was afraid. I was afraid for my life. Charlie, I am. My apologies. I did a live explaining that we had to postpone it. And I did a post. Run out your crib. Brayson said, let's do it now. Yikes. Hi, two girls, mom. I got the power. Watch together. Set time for 8 p.m. Watch party. Plus chat. Both. Now, please. Set a time this evening. This chemistry. Yup. Membership has privileges. So then what time? Hi, Tika. Good morning. Did anyone get caught in the storm last night? A tree came down in front of my car while driving. Wow. That was the Lord saving you. Hi, as is Emily B. and C. Chakra. Yeah, it was, like I said, I don't know. Because it would stop and then all of a sudden it would just be like a bucket. But we were on tornado watch. Danielle White said she didn't even know it stormed. They had a storm warning all day, though. Hope all is well. 8 p.m. Safety first. I saw the live on my way home. All good. Love you down regardless. Oh, Charlie, thank you for your grace. It wasn't at the library. The storm wasn't out there? Because let me tell you something. A couple of days ago, people were sitting on their cars in Queens, trying to inch under the underpass, the overpass. And out there, that part of Queens, it floods fast because the gutters are messed up. That I know. This light is... Jesus is the light, light of the world, light of the world, light of the world. This one is just too much. The righteous way out. All right, so we're doing 8 p.m. tonight, watch party. So say it is. So say it's done. Did y'all see that episode, Cardi B on the Jennifer Hudson show? And Cardi B's trying to sing one of the songs, I forget which one and Jennifer, of course, snatches that mic from underneath a hidden pillow and starts battling Cardi. Cardi taps out because she knew she only learned enough lines to get on the show. Somebody probably on her team told her that would be a good idea. Child, she didn't know she was about to be battled with some bullshit she didn't want to sing no way. Forever. I drove from Long Island to Queens to Brooklyn. Nothing. Wow. Well, the storms were real. Hopefully, we reschedule for next week, maybe. Some of you wanted the 28th anyway. All right. Charlie says 8 p.m. sounds great. And Charlie went out and above and beyond and almost died yesterday. So Charlie wins. 8 p.m. tonight. Watch party. Thank you, Miss Chemistry, for the super sticker. That is our moderator, Kim from Harlem. Don't start, Grayson. Don't start with all these pockets of jersey that was good. Me and Giddy was effed out the game. Jonesy, that made me think about you when you told the story about your neighbors that was saying, "Let Jesus Christ." Thank you, Missy, for another super sticker. Thank you, guys. Let Jesus Christ come into your heart, by the way. All right, let's get going. So the members, you guys are loaded up now. You guys should be good. Does anybody miss Empire? Elaine said, "Now where I live in Jersey City, it was flooded." See? Hi, Donna. Good morning, sis. Everybody say good morning to my sis, Donna Rogers Smith. You still in the Bahamas? Tell Shaw I said next time y'all going to my stomping grounds and don't invite me, we fighting. I miss Empire. I think I just miss the sassiness that is Taraji. Where is Debbie? Had to hurry and move my car. It was in the water. See what I mean? That be the bullshit. And then you be floating. Thank you, Charlie. I am. Appreciate you. Guys, don't be shy to Cash App and Zelle. That's all I'm saying. All right, let me go on my notes. Let's get this show on the road. Because these are summer hours. These are definitely summer hours. I hope y'all don't mind. Jonesy, would you ever put your library events on YouTube for the viewing public? Well, I think Giddy recorded it and played it during one of the best ofs last week, I think. So we could.
I did. The first one is on the Monday first best of, and I plan on recording all of them for your
What
reference.
date is that? Because I just deleted it from StreamYard. So do that mean it's deleted from YouTube?
I didn't put it in. No, it should be still. Let me go check. It should be still there. When you delete stuff from StreamYard, it shouldn't delete YouTube. But let me just go check.
So then we could delete all the stuff from StreamYard, technically.
Yeah, technically. And that's what I do. I go from the oldest forward.
Okay. All right. Hi, Mo BK Jackson. Good morning. Thank you, Moon Girl Creative. Stephanie B, good morning. We're good. We're going to have a watch party tonight. We're going to watch episode 2 of Pink Champs with Kia Jeffries at 8 p.m. tonight together. The members. And you're a member. So if you're not a member, it's not too late. Hey, Tyrone. No, actually, we were late. I said, this has got to be summer hours. But yesterday, somebody said they don't mind if we start the show at 9 and go from 9 to 11. I don't know about that. I feel like if you're going to do it later, you still got to do the same amount of show.
So, yeah, it's there.
For membership, click the bottom right button as if you would be buying a sticker, sign up, and She said, new name, hashtag alert name is hashtag Jonesy Gronesies. But there's also membership, there's tiers. There's Jonesy's Thronesies. That's the top tier. So Jonesy's Gronesies, Jonesy's Thronesies, and something else. Kiana, I hear you, Kiana. Danielle White says she don't mind if we have summer hours and start at 9. Start at 9, and I'll save you from that bullshit ass. Let me stop. Watch party 8 p.m. for the Kia Jeffries Pink Champs interview. So yesterday after the show, I realized Sherelle said she don't mind either. All right, so all I need is one more person to say, yep, start the show at 9 a.m. and it's going to be a go. You know, it don't take much. Yesterday when we was on the show, we was playing back that clip of Memph Bleak talking about we ain't with all that activism bullshit. And everybody was acting appalled, myself included. I said, you know what? That's our fault. Because we just assume that all Black is for the same cause. And if that were the case, we would have never been in slavery. Because the Blacks that sold us out would never have done that. We got caught up. They never proclaimed to be leaders. We gave them that expectation. There was never a conversation about it. And then when you think about it, would we even want them half-educated, non-educated? Like, really? So we got to rethink our shit. And in that same spirit, then we need to start taking back our dollars. Because right now, it's not the time. We can't support that activism shit. We can't support that. So, thoughts, comments? Hold on. Where is the... Here we go. Yes. So the Nolan Wells autopsy conference is going on. I got the power said no. Grayson said 9. You don't have to say it. We're all thinking it. Fuck them over there.
That our young people only seek to enjoy life. And as a result of participating in activities, no longer have life. For the NAACP, we take this and many other cases serious because every person matters. I want to thank the Mississippi State Conference, particularly Alitra Perryman, for working with the family and supporting the family on the onset. Because it's difficult to lose a loved one, it's even more difficult to navigate a process when all eyes are on you. And the pressure of balancing between grieving and navigating is upon you. And so for the NAACP family, this is our role, is to step in, to support when the families have an issue like this, and the local officials seem not to hold people accountable. It's unfortunate when you see news reports and law enforcement officials are repeating what individuals are saying as opposed to investigate the individuals who gave you the information, because you don't know who was involved or not involved. Amen. And so narrative matters in this case. And we're saying that in Nolan Wells' situation, the narrative should not be it was an accident before there was an investigation. The narrative should not be the words of individuals who went on a boat to the island with him, but they came without him, but with his cell phone, and you don't investigate those individuals. We're not accusing anyone of anything other than the state of Mississippi and local officials. We're accusing them of being derelict in their duties to follow up and to ensure that regardless of what happened, that there was the proper investigation so that this family and that community could be assured that if anyone was involved, they would be held accountable. And if it was truly an accident, that the families will have the necessary answers that any family deserved in this situation. I want to bring to the podium Attorney Benjamin Crump, a friend of mine who have stepped in to take the case and in support of the family to ensure that they get the answers that they deserve and that local officials and anyone involved will be held accountable to this family, to that system, because we are all parents, siblings, to loved ones who should not be confronted with this reality. Attorney Crump.
Thank you very much, President Derrick Johnson, for your leadership, for the leadership of the Mississippi Conference of NAACP, and being there during the homegoing services to help the family go through what no parents want to go through. Thank you to Chairman Leon Russell, my longtime mentor from Florida, who helped raise so many of us. Thank you for always being there, Chairman Russell. As President Johnson said, I'm Attorney Ben Crump, representing the family of Nolan Wells, but it's not just me, it is a team effort of incredible, dedicated lawyers and investigators and paralegals. Attorney Lisa Park, attorney who you'll hear from in a few minutes, Attorney Eric Hertz, Attorney Gary Buchan, Attorney Camila Moore, Cliff Jones, Jared Presson, Alan Williams, our whole team of people who are committed, as I said, President Johnson, on this ferocious search for the truth of what really happened to Nolan Wells. But before we begin to discuss the intricacies of the preliminary findings of the independent autopsy, we think it would be appropriate for you all to hear from the people who knew Nolan Wells best, so they can thank you themselves and tell you about the trials and tribulations that they have been enduring since July 4th. July 4th will never be the same for them. I bring to the podium Nolan Wells' mother and father, Christine and Elmore. Please give them a warm NAACP welcome.
First of all, I want to say thank you all so much. Thank you to President Johnson as well as Chairman Russell. This has been a difficult journey. Losing a child, it truly breaks your heart. It is a pain that is just, you can't measure it. Especially someone like Nolan, who brought so much joy and light and life to everyone. You don't find too many genuine people like him. So to lose that light at such a young age under these circumstances has been absolutely difficult, which is why we've gone this route. There's so many people out in the public asking all of these questions. But the only question that we have is what happened to our son. That is the only question. We have consistently been degraded by the public. There's been questions about our parenting, our GoFundMe, this, that, and other. I've been called a racist. I am a healthcare provider, and I take my job very seriously. I love everyone. And it's been difficult for us, but we are leaning into our faith, leaning into one another, also leaning into all of you. There are not enough thank yous, not enough appreciation for what you guys have done for us. And we do. We love you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. And so it is our hope that our local authorities will do what they need to do, because us having the preliminary autopsy results and hearing nothing from them, it's heartbreaking and it's concerning, which again is why we are here, why we have asked for this help. So again, thank you all so much for your support. We appreciate you. We really do.
Every day I wake up, it's a new challenge. Knowing that a part of me I will never talk to, I will never hold, I will never play around with or get mad at, it's not here anymore. Nolan brought a lot of joy to our family.
Just because I don't know if everybody in here feels like this energy, and I know that this press conference is going to be around for a while and they can watch it if they choose to, but I don't want to rock anybody's boat or start their day off someplace that triggers them. And we didn't really take a vote of if this is the rabbit hole we wanted to go down this morning. So Nikita said, thank you for streaming this, but can that, like, what do y'all feel? Because we don't have to. We can, but we don't got to. Shot girl, we're going to always deal with this type of racism until we take them down and put them in their place. And we have to do it as a collective. But then when you got the people that we're making wealthy in our culture saying that they're not down with this activism shit, Nikita said, please continue. Dr. Power said it's too heavy. Emily said, stream it. Some of y'all shouldn't disappear under dubious circumstances. We need to use. I got the power. I think you and I are outvoted. We just going to have to hold that. Go ahead, Giddy. And D. Casey said it's too triggering too. So I don't know. This is why I should have stayed in the bed. And we don't have no one strong enough to stand up and fight for us. I don't think we do. And the ones that want to don't have the resources to fight the fight the right way. But I tell you one thing. Ooh, I got excited. Wait, this is worthy of this. I tell you one thing. Yesterday, I got my whole unmitigated life together when I saw Nancy Grace step into the place. Child. Nancy Grace is on the case. Nancy Grace is in the place. She said, when I'm done, everybody, including that motherfucking boat's going to be in jail. That's what she said. That's what she said. All right, go ahead, Giddy. You can finish playing it. I'm outvoted.
the things that you're telling us.
Thank you. Dr. Roger Mitchell could not join us today, but we felt it important before we reveal and unfold this report that you understand who conducted this autopsy. Dr. Roger Mitchell is a physician and board-certified forensic pathologist with 2 decades of experience. He currently serves as the president of the National Medical Association, which is the oldest and largest group of Black physicians in the U.S. Most recently, he also served as president of Howard University Hospital, chief medical officer of the Howard University Faculty Practice Plan, and chair of the Department of Pathology. Before joining Howard, he served as chief medical examiner for Washington, D.C. from 2014 to 2021, and is later as interim deputy mayor for the public safety and justice. Dr. Mitchell has conducted and managed thousands of autopsies and is nationally recognized for his work at the intersection of medicine, public health, and justice. And for this case, we sought out the very best, and we are proud to be working with the very best.
Thank you, Selena. Selena, are you related to Liz?
Thank you, Attorney Park. I again want to express our gratitude to President Johnson, Chairman Russell, and the NAACP, because civil rights is more important than ever in the United States of America today. And so we thank you for the civil rights leaders stepping up to say that our children's lives matter now more than ever. And I want to thank all of you for getting up 8 in the morning. If people could see how many people are gathered here, they would say, you all are truly blessed to have the support of America, Christine and Elmore. And I want to thank the media for covering this matter, because they don't always cover when our children are taken away from us in highly unquestionable ways. And I do understand there's a lot of news going on in America today. I woke up to them saying LeBron James is going to announce where he's going to play basketball next year. But I'm very happy that the media said this story is just as important. And I'm sure LeBron James and Rich Paul,
hey Anita,
and Stephon Curry and Draymond Green, Jaylen Brown, Embiid, Maxey, Giannis, Bam, and many other players in the National Basketball Association will all agree that our children's lives are far more important than where LeBron or any other player will play next year. And so that's why I thank you all for being here, because this news is as important as any news in the United States of America, finding out why is Nolan Wells dead. And I want to thank you all who have called the call center. I want to thank Reverend Al Sharpton. I want to thank Mr. Tyler Perry. I want to thank Mr. Terry Owens for putting up the $125,000 reward for anybody out there who have information so we can get to the truth of what happened. I mean, any videos, and we've gotten so many videos, President Johnson, from that day from young people, and we want them to have the courage to come forward with the pictures, what you heard. I know people said there were a lot of disturbances out there. Some believe it involved Nolan. All of those things are important to get to the truth of what happened. The fact, Christine, that the United Cajun Navy are so forthcoming. The fact that they told us, we haven't heard from any of their local officials, that Nolan was found face down, fully clothed. Well, that's significant to us because the last time we saw him on the videos, he was without a shirt. So at what point did he put on a shirt? Somebody saw something. Somebody knows something. There were almost 300, 400 people. Somebody knows something. So, Scott X, we're trying to just make sure people understand that you can call the Nolan Wells tip line at bencrump.com. We will gladly listen to you, take any information as we try to put together this puzzle of what happened to Nolan Wells. And today, we're going to add some more parts to this puzzle because my legal team and I, we stand for truth, no matter who it implicates or who it exonerates. We stand for justice, no matter who it convicts or it acquits. Yeah, and we stand for transparency, because we got eyes that can see, and we don't need government officials having to narrate it for you and me. We can see it for ourselves. Transparency. That leads to the truth. The truth is the foundation for accountability and justice. And that's all we're seeking, as Christina Elmore said from day one. So with that, and Christina Elmore, if you all want to sit, we're about to go through this autopsy, and I know it may be a little emotional. Thank you, You're welcome to stay right there. You got the partner? Let's go through this. Okay, let me do that right now.
What's going on?
As we begin to present the preliminary findings of the autopsy, we want to especially thank Mr. Colin Kaepernick for not thinking it robbery to pay for the autopsy.
He said not what, a robbery?
It's the first one. Let's go with the first one. Put it right on. So, where's the?
Thank you, Tyrone. Because you know the block wasn't doing this shit.
Real one.
They just want to fake it like they would. Like they give a damn about 90s R&B, hip hop, anything. Not thinking of it robbeth.
An autopsy will be provided for the media at press@bencrump.com. And so, Mr. Jones, keep that. I don't need this one. I just need this one here. Pull this closer. So, pull this up here. So, Dr. Roger Mitchell, board certified forensic pathologist,
We know what he is.
performed
Give us
a
the
preliminary
answer.
report
That's why
on
y'all
the death
losing.
of Nolan Xavier Wells. He conducted and presented this report on July 19th, 2026. Preliminary report, second autopsy, death of Nolan Xavier Wells. Cause of death, undetermined, pending investigation. And we'll explain that as we go through the report this morning. The manner of death, undetermined, pending investigation. Statement of examination. This forensic pathologist was retained to perform a second autopsy examination on the body of Nolan Xavier Wells. Name of decedent, Nolan Xavier Wells, age 18 years old, race, black, gender, male, date of death, unknown. Second autopsy date was performed on July 10th, 2026. Preliminary findings, and this is significant. Focal area of red discoloration in the soft tissue of the back of the head, the occipital region. He said the etiology is unknown at this time. He said the body was received after the initial autopsy. He said the body had marked decompensation. He said corona incision of the scalp, brain removal, Y-shaped incision of the anterior torso, and he talked about the organs being removed as is common, accompanied in the body cavity. And that when you have an autopsy, the organs are removed from the body and they are dissected and examined. And then they are put back in a bag within inside the body. So when they're buried, their remains will all be with them. But in this occasion, if there's going to be a second autopsy, then the organs are put in the body cavity so the second pathologist could be able to examine the organs as well. Very significant.
Yeah, he's too country to read this.
For Dr. Mitchell was that the anterior inner neck structures were absent, not received with the body. And we'll explain that in just a minute. And then it talks about the additional procedures performed during the second autopsy. And we'll go into the paragraphs on that there because he explains it better in his narrative. So where's the first?
Yeah, I need him to explain because you two, I can't.
Of the discussion, not the diagram yet. You can keep the diagram over there.
Seneca agreed because I can't. He messing up words he shouldn't be.
So he talks in the preliminary discussion opinion. This forensic pathologist identified several limitations during the second autopsy that create barriers to establishing a definitive cause and manner of death for Nolan Xavier Wells. And that's important. He talks about the fact that we didn't get to see the body when it was first recovered, like the medical examiner working for Mississippi would have seen it. He talked about the second autopsy performed on Nolan Wells revealed marked decompensation or changes. Marked decompensation can obscure the presence and absence of bruising on the skin surface, especially during a second autopsy examination. What he's saying, because the body was so decomposed that you couldn't tell if there was bruises or abrasions on the body when he received it on the 10th of July. For these reasons, additional dissection procedures not performed during the first autopsy examination were performed to rule out potential blunt force injuries responsible for the death. These procedures included facial dissection, posterior head and neck dissection, dissection of the ribs, the pelvic, dissection of the subcutaneous and deep soft tissue, dissection of the back, the buttocks, the arms, and legs. He did all of this to rule out things. He ruled out there were no fractures or deep tissue injuries identified. This was very important because he wanted to be very thorough and very transparent, because transparency is the key to getting to the answers of why Nolan Wells is not with us. So he did that there. What? And was very straightforward, very open, very open. He says, however, dissection of the back of the head during the layered posterior neck dissection revealed a 12 by 8 inch focal area of rare discoloration in the deep soft tissues overlaying the occipital bone. And
listen, this is about to be an SNL skit with me.
He found rare discoloration when he cut open into the back of his head towards the occipital bone, and he saw the red discoloration, and we actually saw the pictures of it. It's significant. You can't help but notice, why is this dark red here in the back of his head? And that's so he was important to note that in his report. He said that etiology of this finding is unclear. There are no lacerations of the overlaying skin nor fractures of the underlying skull. These findings are inconclusive for perimortem injury due to both the extensive decomposition and the absence of associated injuries. This finding, however, is significant enough to be highlighted in this preliminary report for further investigation. It is important to reiterate that the finding could not have been observed in the first autopsy because the posterior head and neck dissection were not performed. He said another limitation, move this back here.
So they did the bullshit.
Another limitation faced by this forensic pathologist was the absence of the anterior internal neck structures, the trachea and the laryngeal cartilage, the thyroid horn, and the hyoid bone were not received with the body.
Huh.
So he's saying that the throat was not received with the body when he got Nolan Wells' body in Washington, D.C. to perform the second autopsy.
So kill that first
And so
autopsy.
let's discuss that with what he said about that. He said, it is assumed that the initial pathologist retained these structures for additional evaluation. He said the retention of the anterior neck structures during an initial autopsy is a common forensic pathology practice. He was chief medical examiner for 7 years in Washington, D.C. And he said that if they had concern about throat or any fracture or compression of the throat, they too will hold them back. He doesn't know why they held the throat back, but he said the throat was not with the body of Nolan Wells when he received it in Washington, D.C. to perform the second autopsy.
We know why.
He said, nevertheless, a posterior neck dissection performed without review of the anterior neck structures is incomplete. Therefore, this pathologist cannot rule out injury to the neck as a contributor or a cause of death. He said he would need to have the medical examiner in Mississippi allow him to review the throat. That's why he said his autopsy is undetermined pending investigation. Remember, it's about transparency. Because the initial autopsy rightfully removed and dissected each organ, there are additional limitations inherent in the second autopsy of Nolan Wells. The most significant of the limitations was the inability to directly observe the airway and the lungs for water and directly observe the stomach for gastric contents. He said it is very significant as to what the initial forensic scientists who got to review the body when it was recovered. We have heard from our call center people saying the body wasn't waterlogged. Well, we need to know those things. But unfortunately, because the body was decomposed and the organs have already been dissected, those are things we can only get from the initial autopsy. So therefore, again, the manner and cause of death is undetermined until further investigation. We are hopeful that the Mississippi Medical Examiner would give Dr. Mitchell an opportunity to see their photographs and their observations to the condition of Nolan Wells' body closer in time to July 4th. That is very important, and we have to continue to demand transparency, President Johnson.
That and a translator.
In addition, the original toxicology results have not been received at the time of this report. And we continue to wait for the toxicology to come back because, again, that will be part of the investigation into Nolan Wells' autopsy by Dr. Mitchell. It is significant to note that it's many things that go into toxicology that only Dr. Mitchell would be able to opine upon, and medical experts can opine upon. And he feels the proper place to do that is before a grand jury in a courtroom. And so we would hope that the district attorney would present Dr. Mitchell before the grand jury as well. We want all relevant information to be heard by the grand jury. Lastly, in cases where a death has occurred in or around a body of water, this is important. Lastly, in cases where a death has occurred in or around a body of water with suspicion of drowning, it is important to confirm how that person entered the water. This is the crux of the matter. This information is especially important for those deaths of persons who can swim. As in the case with Nolan Wells, at the time of this report, this forensic pathologist does not know the condition of Nolan Wells. He did not know whether he was conscious or unconscious when he entered the water. He said that would be significant. He said he did not know whether he was forced into the water or unforced into the water. He said that would be significant. So he said the condition of Nolan Wells before he entered the water would be the crux of the matter. It would be of utmost importance to being able to determine a cause and manner of death.
The boys on the boat choked him,
He
busted him
said,
in the back of the head, and dumped him in the water.
definitive circumstances of death are required to determine the manner of death. For these reasons, this pathologist cannot rule out, and let me really call your attention to this. For these reasons, this pathologist cannot rule out if any intervening non-accidental factors contributed to or caused the death of Nolan Wells. Understand, he's saying based on the examination of the body, he cannot rule out foul play. That is significant. With the following questions still outstanding, number one, what were the circumstances that led to Nolan Xavier Wells entering the water? Number two, what was the body position when it was found? We know that a member of the United Cajun Navy said that he was face down and he was fully clothed. Number three, where's there water in the airway? Remember he talked about
the information,
the lungs and the airways where they fill with water. Number four, is there any evidence of injuries to the anterior neck structure? We got the autopsy without his neck. We got the body without his neck at the time of the second autopsy. Number five, is there any evidence of any intracranial hemorrhaging? He said that is going to be very significant. Things that he could not observe at autopsy that the initial medical examiner would have been able to observe. Number six, was the composition of what was the composition of the stomach contents? He talks about that being important because when was he found? How long had he been in the water? How long had it been since his last meal? All those things become relevant factors when you're trying to do a thorough and impartial autopsy. And number 7, what are the toxicology report findings? He said the best classification again for the cause and manner of death for Nolan Xavier Wells is undetermined pending investigation. This forensic pathologist reserves the right to review and incorporate additional forensic pathology information into his opinion as it becomes available. He says the above opinions are expressed to a reasonable degree of medical certainty. Dr. Roger A. Mitchell, July 19, 2026. And we know that, as I said, this is only another part of the puzzle. And even though it tells us significant information,
Make a
we
wish and say a
still
prayer.
have more questions than we have answers at this time. And we will continue to press forward and persist, Christine and Elmore, with getting the answers to these questions. Because as you, yes.
What happened?
You pause, and I think we're good. He's going to go into his rants now. But we got the information we're looking for, I say.
Yeah, they bust him in the back of the head, choked him, and dumped him. And the white autopsy doctor, maybe not even being connected to any of the boys or their parents, but they all in Mississippi, they all down for their color, hid evidence, and the parents getting their lives together. And you never know what kind of debt the autopsy doctor's in while he's hiding evidence to save the kids. Is he going to leverage the fact that he's saving the white kids to get money or to pay his debt or what? Like, this is definitely an episode out of Law and Order. Real life Law and Order. But we knew that when everybody else came back and he didn't. And nobody want to say nothing. They want to blame it on the girl. Oh, he left with a girl. Man. But it was hard listening to Ben Crumb. I can't. That was a lot. That was a whole lot. So what, was he injured by a boat propeller? No, he was injured by the white boys and then maybe a boat propeller. When he had been chopped up. Tiny Coco, you're very welcome. Yeah, because the first, as you are aware, the first autopsy doctor did some fuckery, hiding stuff, sending the body without crucial parts of the body. Who does that? What you holding on to a pair of ribs for? What are you holding on to body parts for? And where are they? And who else over there knew that you didn't send back everything? Everybody's going down. And then somebody will talk. It was hard listening. They should not have let Ben be the one reading that. And if the mother, well, it might have been too hard for her to do. I was going to say, if she was in the medical profession, I like the jab at Jay-Z. I'm here for that. Yeah, you over there. Jay-Z is despicable. He's despicable. But again, like we were talking before we even got to this press conference, Ben Fleek just said the quiet part out loud. Everybody, all the black rappers, musicians, artists, everybody ain't down for that activism shit. We here to make money and that's it. So in that spirit, can we get R. Kelly back home, please? Because we understand. We understand. Same goes for him. But can we get him back? Because white boys are out here doing worse and becoming president twice. Once they get back the body parts, well, now the pressure is going to be on. Now it's tag you it to the first autopsy doctor. And the questions from Nancy Grace will be, why? Why did you see fit to return certain parts of the body and not others? Why? She said, when she's done, everybody and the boat going to be on the electric chair. Yes, Thames, if nothing else, this right here. We need to be more mindful when sending our children out on outings. And even letting other parents watch our kids. I did that one time when Shay was little, and he was at one of those jump around things, and there was a white boy that just kept throwing the thing at his eye. Just throwing it, an older kid. I didn't know any of this because I let him stay with his friend and the father. Either the father was a racist or the father wasn't paying attention to that. And all I know is he came home and said his eye was hurting. And I had to take him to the doctor. And yeah, there was definitely, I don't want to say blunt force, but yeah. He could have been fucking blinded. So no matter what happened, they lied. And he is in heaven. Yep, Tyrone, yep. I'm good, JJ. How are you? We definitely do need good R&B. His music is healing. He's been punished enough. All right, moving on. All right, this is a hard shift. Maybe not. Number 7. Giddy, this is more the same. I hate to say it, but do you think that, I know that God got Trump out of office the first time by allowing COVID to happen, but I feel like his lesson to us was not just, I'm going to give y'all a pass, I'm going to give y'all a second chance to get this demon out of here. But now with COVID, y'all going to have to learn how to work as a unit. All y'all, all races, all genders are going to have to work as a unit in order to get this world back where it's supposed to be. And we did not. We were not allowed that. Because the little demons are always demonizing and doing shit, right? So then he brings him back a second time, allows him to win. This is just in my mind. And this time, we're being exposed to what else is out there in the world. Because if he had not been, people would still be, white people would still be acting like they like us. They would still be on best behavior in front of us. But now we're seeing them in their darkest. And this is an example. It's just,
they'll literally just stalk me and racially harass me. And now she's blocking me from going back in the store. This is absolutely insane. So what you just saw was me being racially profiled, racially harassed, and stalked because of my race from the store manager at Nordstrom in Scottsdale. It honestly just breaks my heart to have had this experience, and even more heartbreaking to know that I've patronized this company. My family, my mother, my grandmother has patronized this company for eons, for decades. And to know at the end of the day, I'm still considered less than in their eyes. So I documented my whole entire experience word for word. And I sent a letter to Eric Nordstrom. He's the president of the Nordstrom Corporation. And I sent him everything except the footage that I had gotten from that day. And he had the dignity to write me back within 24 hours. But to be honest, his response was insult to injury. He gaslighted me. He made it sound like it was a figment of my imagination, that there was a misunderstanding. He never acknowledged, he never took accountability for the fact that I was racially profiled, that I was stalked, that my government appointed federal contract meeting was ruined. He never took accountability of all that I basically was racially profiled from the store manager. This is supposed to be the person representing his company to the highest level. We no longer have the liberty of waiting for karma to get around to it. We are no longer patronizing companies that demean us, that belittle us, and that treat us less than human. What Nordstrom did to me was inhumane. It was unacceptable. It was hurtful, and it was downright racist, and it won't be tolerated. What we're going to do is keep our black dollars, our black and brown dollars, away from Nordstrom, where they don't like, respect, or love, or value black people. The store manager in Scottsdale literally.
So add Nordstrom to the list of places where not to spend our dollars. You know who's going to be a game changer towards the end of this Trump reign as we go into the midterms and get him out? Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden just, boom, guess who stepped in the room? Did y'all see that? Yesterday, we have video of that too. Hunter Biden came out, called Lindsey Graham, nothing short of a cross-dressing, Lindsey Graham and them, and his mans in them, saying that it's the majority of the Republicans. I'll let you hear it for yourselves. Good morning, all you late risers, myself included. Nordstrom been on the list. Okay, I don't shop there no damn way. Here's Hunter Biden, the Republicans' worst nightmare.
There is like this closeted gay mafia, largely Republican, that exists in Washington, D.C., and everybody knows every single one of them who's gay. And so it's, and what I believe, the only reason that is relevant is because I believe that internal conflict creates so much vitriol inside a person that they take it out on the rest of the world. And they do. And so what they do is their whole lives, they've been closeted. And so you have this like black ball inside yourself, this like blackened heart by the fact that you can't be who you want to be. And so you take it out on everybody else. And these men, largely men, have done exactly that. Mm-hmm. And everybody knows who they are. Everybody knows. There is like this, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lindsey Graham.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you seen, speaking of that, I say that Trump is now in his deathbed confession.
But by the way, like for Lindsey Graham, like everybody knows that Lindsey Graham was gay.
Right.
And I don't like, I don't have I really had, and I liked Lindsey Graham when I was a kid, but everybody knew that he was gay.
Right.
And, but we still kind of like talk about it on like CNN, like, well, then the only reason it's relevant is because of the fact that they seem to do everything that they possibly can to take out their inability to know and live their true life on everybody else. Everybody.
Isn't that how it always
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
Lindsey Graham.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that how it always is? And now you got a group of them all mad that they can't be flaming and running around and living their truth. And part of that is mad that you can't be a woman, sir. Mad that you can't be a strong, brilliant black person, black man, sir. And in Lindsey Graham's case, mad as hell that you can't be the beautiful, black, brilliant woman that you always aspired to be. So what do? You allow your little fuck it, I'm gonna say it, your retarded ass cousins, white cousins from the Midwest and the South that's toothless and fuck each other and have more retarded fucking kids because they fucking each other. You allow them, you release them amongst us to do your dirty work. I chase no one. Some of you are coming in and I'm not able to respond because we're watching these videos, but yep. Yep. Hi, Love Jay. Antigua and Gal. Good morning. Comments. I'm glad. And now I hope Hunter continues to bring them down. Because he knows just as much. They should have thought about that shit when they was trying to get him. And that's probably why. That's probably why they wanted to get him gone and disable him and break him financially so that you can't have the means and the resources to defend your statements of what you witnessed, right? I.e. the women were there too, and you can't silence him. And he don't need y'all. They did call him Lady Graham. And yet they kept voting him in. This is why I can't fuck with those, the South, the Mason-Dixon, south of the Mason-Dixon. I can't. I told you I went to Mississippi one time because my friend owns a radio station down there. He wanted me to come. This is after I left Power 99 in Philly. And on my visit, I knew I'm not built, just based on it was a white family and me and him in a restaurant. We sat down. They weren't even there yet. The bitch goes to them, takes their order before she takes ours. And when I go to raise up, he was like, no. I said, what? Yeah, I said, I can't do Mississippi. Which brings me to my next story. So now I'm hearing that our friend Ryan Clark, that the white boys disrespectfully fired from ESPN, that maybe it wasn't simply because he checked another one of them by telling him, you're coming from the non-player part of things, is because he's been encouraging parents to not send their athletic sons to play in the SEC. That makes more sense because that affects more money. The first thing was just a fragile ego. But now, if you say to those Nolan Wells team, did you see the team show up to the funeral? All those boys to tell them, don't let your sons play down here. Fuck Ole Miss and Alabama State and all of them. Nope. Now you fucking with the dollar. So I bet you somebody from the league, whether it be the college league or the NFL, because that is just the training ground for the feeding for the NFL. I bet you the league reached out to ESPN and said, get rid of your clarion calling Negro because he's fucking up our potential pocket, our potential picks, our potential league picks. Get rid of him, or we're going to stop cooperating with ESPN. You're not going to get no interviews from us. You're not going to get no. I bet you that makes more sense. That makes more sense. And this is why bigotry towards the LGBT community is not the same as racism towards Black people. Jonesy, did you see the latest video with King Trap when the guy messed with him and hurt his knee? Yes, Denise. Child, we played it yesterday. We might play it again today. SEC doubles down on the racism. Hi, Jacqueline. I can't stand motherfuckers like that. Let your friends speak their mind and ride with them. Well, they got Nancy Grace and Biden. Biden. They got Hunter Biden and Nancy Grace on the case. All right. Does anybody disagree with that? Do you think that that is not part of the reason why they fired him like that? Before I move forward and go back to, because this is really eye-opening for me. We're all mad at, well, some of us are mad at what Memphis said out loud when he said, we don't give a fuck about that activism shit. We're trying to make money. So let's go back and think of all the rappers that we have helped become relevant. And let's just do a tally of how many of them have actually been about that activism shit and how many of them took the money and ran and where they wound up. And since he's on his way out early out here, Diddy, let's start with him. We built him up, but has he served? Did he give back? Is he speaking up outside of his little fight with the liquor company that partnered with Ciroc? Was he fighting big fights for the cause? Go ahead, you can play the clip that I'm referencing.
Oh, y'all niggas no explanation, my nigga.
That's where we split ways.
Well, that's going to forever be that, my nigga. Y'all sounded like the old lady in the window. Why y'all outside 3 a.m. loud? We got to tell her we selling drugs, bitch. That's why.
No, I don't.
The fuck?
I don't
Come on, man.
That clip is so illuminating because, you know, one thing that we don't give the brothers from hip hop enough credit for is just how direct and honest their communication is. He's sitting there talking to Mouse. Shout out to Mouse. And he says to Mouse, he goes, you talking about potential ties between Jay-Z and Target. You sound like someone who's bothering us when we're trying to make our money.
Mm-hmm.
Mouse is going, wait a minute now. I thought that we were of the same community. The woman in the window also thinks that we're in the same community, because remember, the woman in the window knows you.
Mm-hmm.
You out there doing your thing, but she sees you as Cynthia's son. She sees you as Janice's boy. She been knowing you. So she thinks that if you're making noise when she's trying to sleep because she got to get up and go to work, or just because you're disturbing her peace, she thinks she can talk to you because she thinks you guys are of the same community. And you go, shut the fuck up. You're not. Cool. I have no problem with that. Cool. So now we compete because there's going to be competition with people who say this community is for selling drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be competition with people who say this community is so that we can sleep in peace.
Well, why would Hope say, hey, I don't.
So there we have it. So now we need to start our list. And we need to start being more discerning what our dollars and our support, and stop lumping all the artists together, because all the artists don't care about the culture. All the artists don't care about you becoming as wealthy as you've made them. So now that we have the understanding, because I'm sure many artists feel like that, and they weren't stupid enough to say it out loud, but I'm feeling like Memph Bleek's loyalty is to Jay-Z, and he needed to do that because we have not heard a project from Memph, no shade or nothing in a while, but he still seems to be living well. As long as he's quiet and don't share Jay-Z's business, he's always going to have a seat at the Carter table. They captured him and he said it. He had no way out. I also think he tried to rally and give back. Forget that he was trapped. He still tried. Okay. So I don't think Diddy did anything against the culture. And I think he's too smart that even if he did, well, he was probably was too drugged up. His shit was other shit. His shit is violence against women. He's got his own mommy issues. Violators of the culture is what I want to focus on. Those that have slipped through, that we've given a pass, not knowing that they're not even about us, but they live off of us. Cam Newton was laid off too yesterday. And it's okay, because now we have more time to watch them on their private podcast, which is probably where they're more free to speak anyway. It's going to be to the detriment of the networks. The networks still have not figured this out. We don't need you. We do not need your network platform. There is a place for everybody now with Wi-Fi and a microphone and a camera. We don't need you. We don't. You can go direct to the advertisers. Nobody needs you taking a percentage of for an hour on your platform. You guys need us and always have. And when I say us, I'm not speaking Black, white, Puerto Rican. I'm speaking talent. The ability to articulate, to investigate, to be up, to participate, to create. You need us, the creators and the innovators. And that happens to most often be Black people. Ding, sound effect, giddy, ding, Jonesy's gem, claps, applause, laughter, sitcom hand claps. All right, Al said, absolutely disagree, but there's too many characters to type. Also, while we Googling Google Team Rock and see if the narrative matches the facts. Can we start doing our own research, people? People expect too much from entertainers. They're entertainers. They're entertainers. Right, that's why I said, can Kels come home, please? And the fact that the real leaders get labeled corny or whack or whatever it is y'all say about my son. I like my son. And the fact that he is interested in leading the charge, it seems, is all I need to know. Is he capable? Is he competent? Yeah. Is anybody perfect? No. But for the most part, he stands consistently when shit like this happens in the culture. But he don't get that shit because he ain't flashy and got the hillbilly bitch on his side. Jigga, it's you. You're the one I want. You're the one I need. So my song, you need a hillbilly bitch. It was so animated. I love the moment because it seemed genuinely like groupie love. She is still a groupie of her husband. And that is okay because that's your husband. You can be your husband's groupie. But all of that, you're the one I... and that Tina hair. But my son, maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need something like that to get the masses, right? Do all the jigabooing to get the masses to the table and then drop the knowledge. Maybe? No? Not so much, huh, people? Yes? No? James, you disagree? With what part? I said a whole lot, child. And I'm not scrolling fast enough. Diddy's violence against women is against the culture. Okay. Jamil Hill said someone at ESPN had it out for Ryan Clark, and that's why it was leaked that he was fired. I'm sure, but what? What was the had it out for? More white fragility? Because you know the white boys be, the Karens be tougher than the white boys in the suits. Violation of the culture occurs when we have uplifted slick misogynoir on the downbeat. Talk heavy dames. I expect humanity from everyone. I saw reports that they hire him back. Let me double check that. Whether they hire him back, you can't put the genie back in the bottle. Y'all did that during a break. You fire him during a commercial break. That's like apologizing to Janet Jackson now. You destroyed her integrity. You destroyed everything. She was wholesome. Even though she was very sexual or sexy and sensual, right? Right? You weren't mad that she was going to come out with something tight and showing a little skin. But when the breast popped out accidentally, instead of you covering her, white boys use that as their opportunity to attack, villainize, not just Janet, but call all Black women whores, call all Black women loose, call us, calling all. Yeah. I love my son. Did he got us to vote? Did he? I mean, okay. Jonesy, you like my song? Well, guess who's been helping to fund Until Freedom with him and Tamika Mallory? You guessed it, Jay. Come on, y'all, proving these people's point. You mad without researching. In my defense, I've told you from day one, don't come to me for facts. Come to me for fuckery, foolishness, and a lot of feelings. I don't care that Jay-Z is helping or Rock Nation or whoever is helping to fund Until Freedom with him and Tamika Mallory. I don't care. Both things can be true. Both things can be true. But for him to stand up there and try to villainize people that are still shopping at Amazon saying, oh, y'all mad at this, but y'all not mad at that. You don't get to do that, sir. Because without us, whether we shopping here, boycotting there, you don't get to manipulate and point and try and shit on Colin Kaepernick and his efforts. Why not talk about funding Until Freedom in your freestyle? Right? The people that were at the Jay-Z concert, he could have talked about peeing in Beyonce's hair. They were there for all of that. They didn't care. He knew that and used the platform instead to deflect and try to shit on a guy that's already been shitted on. So now you're being a fucking bully. I don't know. It's something that don't sit right with me with them damn Carters. Cap, Tyler Perry, and Jay have helped most of these lawyers like Crump and Lee Merritt afloat because the families can't afford it. Okay, and again, both things can be true. I'm glad that you help it. But when it comes to speaking up and saying the right things to the masses, like you helping on the low. You helping on the low. And I guess maybe everyone doesn't have courage to speak truth to power, right? Let me consider that. All right, I've considered it. Then shut the fuck up about Colin. Name the entertainers who have truly reinvested in rebuilding the arts and culture programs for our people. Not enough. Who was teaching our youngsters to read music and write it? Not enough. Creating art schools. Because quite frankly, in my opinion, that is not the priority right now. And we can't seem to get our footing back and get to a place where the country focuses and allows resources to flow back into programs that are arts and creative based, right? We fighting for regular price bread. We paying for groceries with Afterpay. So anybody think about singing and instruments and all that shit like that, except for the people whose foundations and stuff are focused on that. But anybody got time for the kids to be singing? Go beat on some fucking upside down pots and pans like we did growing up. You'll figure it out. I ain't have music lessons and all that shit. And I was just singing. Watching real singers sing and learning to play by ear. So, okay. And they're going to succeed with replacing people with AI. They greenlit that too. We don't have other options. We always talking about, oh, we're our own worst enemy. We're our own hypocrites. No, we're not hypocrites. We are aware. We are aware that we're mad at Amazon and Amazon rolled back DEI. We are aware that most of these companies have rolled back DEI. We are aware, but we can only fight one beast at a motherfucking time. Well, I don't know. I'm so far back in the scroll. I don't know if the voter die did anything, but I can't say it did not, right? Because someone in the comments say he got us to vote. So that means it impacted somebody. Culture and organized arts is empowering. Our children are muted. Thames, I am absolutely 100%, but right now is not the time. And we don't have enough boots on the ground. The kids are dying. They can't even go outside and play. With ICE and reckless cops targeting us, we ain't got the time. That's not where the money, if when the DI money gets reversed and rolls back and white people, oh, we're so sorry that for the last 4 years, you guys were treated like that here. And as a result, we're going to build a museum and have Your kids come in and they're going to be able to play instruments and learn how to, but we'll get back to that. But we can't do both right now. You know how hard it is to fight somebody off of you while you're trying to eat dinner or breakfast? Basic, you just want to eat your breakfast and you got to constantly fight. That's where I feel we are right now in society. Imagine me even being comfortable enough to go and write a song. I can't even steady my mind to write a song unless it's going to be about fighting the fucking powers that be. Al said, Jonesy, I get it. That's your agenda. You told us earlier on, but many take your satire as facts. Unfortunately, hold on. Many can't separate entertainment from facts. I'm simply saying, folks, do your research. I agree. And then bring it to me, because after you have researched, I used to have a research department. After you've done the research, bring it here. Look, I can make a show out of facts, fuckery, foolishness, whatever. It became a joke because the block refused to hire me researchers and bookers and all that shit. But when I'm equipped, I'm still a Spitfire. I'm still firing on all 4 cylinders, baby. I'm going to still give show. But right now, I'm a one-trick pony. Speaking of Janet, I watched that Michael movie. It wasn't that good. Giddy didn't miss anything. Now they're offering it on Netflix, I see. But can we talk about the elephant in the room, which is, hold on, everybody, hold on. Which is this. This bitch. Wait.
It took me 12 seconds to find it on Amazon, $83. $83. You're not about to keep playing in my face. Produce the document. Show us footage. Give me the receipts. Or we don't want to hear this. What Monique say? If you're not going to put a name to it, keep it on the playground. This is childish, and you need to go to hell.
Ooh. Cheyenne Bryant. Dare I say, doctor? She is at it again, and she keeps getting y'all worked up. Why do y'all? I don't give a fuck. At this point, anybody paying this bitch to fix their life deserves what the fuck they get. They're supposed to, hi Calvin, they're supposed to be doing oh, by the way, for those of you just joining us, if you have membership, tonight at 8 p.m., we're going to have a watch party of the 2nd episode of Pink Champs, season 2, with Kia Jeffries, 8 p.m. on YouTube. It'll be a YouTube watch party. That's at 8 p.m. Tyler Perry does give back a lot. Nessa that works for Hot was pissed. Yep, that I heard. It's my song Lefty Gun Up in the Right Palm. Who remember that bar from the Rough Riders? Hold on. Because I feel like we missed out on a lot of sound effects. And now we are back to the comments. The doctor's in. Dr. Cheyenne is back, y'all. Your favorite doctor's favorite doctor. The only thing good was the music. Okay. Trump ain't qualified, so I'm not too quick to burn a black woman at the stake. Real will. They're mad now because now she's toying with them. So I don't know if the Netflix documentary is real or if that was just part of her toying. I definitely watch. And she had the nerve to have all of them damn degrees up on the wall, all them certificates. Child. Stay focused. Fuck around and find out she's part of the distraction team, and that she's a plant. Fuck around and find that out. Let me see. Do I have a toilet flush? Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, the best I could do is this. Because at some point, someone's going to sue her for misrepresentation. Ain't nobody got time to listen to someone who don't even have their lives together yet. And yet here we are, weekdays from 9 to 12. But you're right. You're so right. I be feeling like sometimes people just be needing to be led. And if you look the part, if you look like you got your shit halfway together, they will buy in. Just don't outprice the goods. She had a good thing going, had niggas falling in love with her, telling the rest of us bitches we were just jealous. And why should we not allow a doctorate claiming pretty girl exist and play in our faces? That's how good it was. Giddy, are you a double X? Are you a double X in a cap and gown? Because I ordered you a double X. Me and you. The doctors are in.
I'm a double X. Can we get like at least 10 of the honoraries from different places?
I don't know. Amazon only had the light blue.
Oh, they only did. Okay.
So I figured we're gonna do a segment on Jones and After Dark. The doctors are in, and people can come and ask us to fix their life. And I mean, we're qualified. We got Wi-Fi and the cap and gown. I'm a little cute. You're a nice looking man. That's all it takes nowadays.
That's all it takes.
Hey. Dr. Jonesy. All's I know. Not looking for perfection, looking for truth. And now, so Thames, can you type or do you want to call? I'm realizing a lot of you can't call because you're on your phones watching, and you would have to pick or choose, and you made the right choice to not call. But can you type what you think is the right perception or the basis for your perception of Jigga and his position and how he uses his celebrity? I told y'all I'm a Muppet today, and nobody came up with a Muppet name for me. It's Muppet Wednesdays. The doctors are definitely into Girl's mom. Fix My Life was such a dope title, right? Usually doctors make things too wordy, too indirect. Fix my motherfucking life. Tamar looked at, what's her name, and said, fix your own. Can I give some shout outs to my sponsors? Nationwide Bus Charter, Make My Fish, Carla's Kids, and Le Cool Champagne. Thank you for riding with me and being in support of Jonesy and all things Jonesy. The Pink Champs new episode be available as well. Is it available now for members? Did you make it available yet?
I didn't make it available because we said we are going to do the watch party. Which one are we doing?
We could do both because we were supposed to make it available at midnight last night.
Okay, so you want me to make it available to members?
I mean, we don't have to hold it. Are you guys going to come back and watch at 8? Because if not, we won't waste the time. I don't know what to do.
They got a lot of viewing right now. Remember, they got the Uncut Nikki did this morning too.
All right, so we'll let y'all deal with that. We'll make it available after that. And then we'll put the regular version out on Saturday. We'll push it back a day. Friday night at midnight. Hi, Keish. Jay-Z goes with the money. Jay-Z's a sellout. No, Tames is going to write his dissertation for me. And Al, you need to write one too. Tell me what your position is, because I'm just over him. Be who you are and say what you feel, but you don't get to go and knock down Colin, who already got it bad enough for believing in you, bitch. And ain't doing shit to you. And I don't see him out there trying to, do 3-day come sign some memorabilia for Colin, which he could, and people would show up. Cheyenne is honestly the least of our worries. Remember the stories about the fake nursing degrees. Okay, all right, good to see. Ready, 8 p.m. is good. The Muppet Slayer, that's it. So say it is. It is, so say it's done. It's done. Jonesy the Muppet Slayer. Hey. Okay, here's Tames' dissertation. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I can tell that you are very well studied. Ethical integrity is everything. We are getting played and big pimping is going down. We need to self-reflect and observe more carefully. Groupthink is marginalizing our voice. He goes with the money. Agreed. So we agree. We agree. Why did I feel like we were at odds? I'm always going to love and appreciate you. But why was I feeling that? My Muppet name is Wiggs LPL. Wiggs with 2 G's. That's cute. AKA the Muppet Slayer. We figured him out at Biggie's funeral decades ago. That's a fact. Hi, Eric. But I saw you on Instagram, so I knew you were around. Will be Muppet Slayer is hilarious. The only caveat to tonight's watch party is you have to be a member. It's a members only watch party, but it doesn't take much. I think, how much is membership? Like $2? There's tiers. The Wiz wasn't a sellout. He got exposed, and the world was bigger than Oz. Brooklyn. He got on the balloon with Dorothy. Okay, come on, get deep with it. Also, we're going to be doing, these are summer hours. So while we can, we're going to be starting the show at 9. Kim's giving you membership info for those of you that would like to join us tonight and would like to be a recipient of the full Nikki Gilbert interview with no edits. I put everything back in. I said, I'm tired of feeling like I took sides. I was trying to do the Lord's work and keep the peace, but it backfired on me. So yeah, not really though. And I spoke to Nikki yesterday. Actually, I didn't speak to her, but I've been in communication. You know what? Let me, while I have you here. You are my friend. I never knew nothing. My friend. Oh. So sidebar. Would you ever consider reality TV? No, I don't think so. I don't even think I'm going to do RB Divas. I like the Pat LaBelle version. And here's why. I'm better at this point in my career. What you've seen is what you get. And I don't want to start making new scenes because I don't have maybe another 30 years to clear that shit up. right? Right? All right, wait. While we willingly participate in divisiveness, the real puppet masters are laughing. Agreed. Trust none of our celebrities are the real problem, but I get it. The surface feeds folks' emotions. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. So we ain't fighting. We're not disagreeing, rather. So I reached out to Meth's wife, you know, always being respectful, to tell her to thank him for taking the time out to leave me the message about getting the award and how he came to name me Jonesy. So I said, tell Meth, thank you again for taking the time to do that video for my award reception. I didn't even reach out. The people at the organization did that, which I love, because that means they must have heard somewhere. They must have studied or went and researched. Fucking research goes a long way, man. I just don't have the capacity. I just want to show up now. But anyway, they did the research, got him. I said, it truly meant the world to me and everyone loved it. I spent all these years wondering how I got named after a bar. And then I looked at my life and said, oh, well, that tracks. I guess it makes perfect sense, seeing as I always seem to wind up in one anyway. She responded, hilarious. I'm so happy you loved the video. I promise I'll pass your message along to him. He really appreciates hearing how much it meant to you. Congratulations on such a well-deserved honor. And then I see a video of them. Have you seen the video of them celebrating, I think, their anniversary or her birthday? All I know is Meth is dancing with his wife, singing, rapping, whatever, serenading her on the mic. And again, I like little moments like that, little genuine moments. I'm not all white inside. This heart is not all white yet. Yes, I said what I said, because they're so quick to call everything bad, black, blackened, a black heart. Nope, white, whitish, white fish. Jodeci is here. Come and talk to me. I really know you. Come. Jodeci's here, and he bringeth gifters. Jodeci, we watched the in real time press conference, the autopsy results of the Nolan Wells case investigation, and they discovered that he was hit to the back of the head, choked out, and then dumped. But the first autopsy doctor lied, hid pieces of his body, didn't turn over other pieces of his body to the second autopsy person, so he's going down too. And you know who's doing it? You know who's leading the charge? Nancy Grace with the mace is all up in your face. She's in the place, and she said when she's done, the white boys on the boat and the boat are all getting the electric chair. That's what she said. She said it. And then she smoked like this. Yep, sure did. Pajama's here. Hey. Aw, thank you. Georgiana comes bearing gifts. I love my members. I love my original Jonesies. Gronesies. Selena, welcome. Selena just got her membership, so she'll be able to join us tonight for our watch party at 8 p.m. Chuck D just noted that Sylvia Bug passed away. Sylvia who? Who's Sylvia Bug? Sylvia Rome? Wait, what? Did Sylvia Rome die? Not Sylvia Brown. Sylvia Rome. Oh, but wait. Sylvia Rome from the music industry. Sylvia Brown did die, but back in 2013. Did y'all know that? Oh, no, Sylvia Rome is alive. She's still alive. So who? What? Yeah, kept his neck bone. The white kids are going to jail. Yep. And if that judge stepmother, if she tries to do something, she's going down too.
Okay, what that person is referencing is Sylvia Bugg. She's the PBS lady that just passed away unexpectedly.
Oh, okay. Rest her soul. Are you asking me, Tyrone, if I'm more like my mom? Am I more like my mom? My mom was a little girl when she died. I don't know. I didn't get to know her very well. Right. They go into jail. Giddy keeps on missing opportunities to put the jail music. The white boys are going to jail. And if the judge stepmother try to get her ass in, she's going to fucking jail too. The autopsy doctor, the first one, he's definitely going to fucking jail. And because he's taking people's body parts and not sending them back. Like, why are you getting involved in grown folks' business? But since you did, bitch, you're in. You're in now. You was out and now you're in. Can we show that video of the man that tried to run up on King Trot while he was just doing his King Trotting thing? If they were black boys, they would have interrogated them that same day. Yup. And if they were black boys and if it was a black autopsy doctor, he is not jeopardizing his job for nobody. All involved would have been going down. Not familiar, but thank you, Tyrone, for the information, and I'm sorry to hear. That video was so funny. I'm over here.
Going to jail, you're on an ambulance tonight. In the ambulance tonight. He's trying to hit the hospital. He done tore his knee. I'm the brother on the microphone killing all the beats. Homie tried to punch me and failed. And tore his whole damn ACL. Shout out to my homies here. They gonna get you, bro. I'm the brother on the mic taking pictures, though. That's a true story. Homie was tripping. I'm the brother on the microphone, make him listen. He done tore his knee, chit, 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 chit. He tore his knee, trying to mess with me. He done tore his knee, chit, 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 chit. He tore his knee, trying to mess with me. He done tore his knee, chit, 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 chit. Tore his knee tonight. Shout out to the paramedics, cause they about to help you out. Give him some morphine. You know he need it without a doubt. That knee swole as hell. I'm the brother on the mic that never fail. He tried to run across the street and challenge me. And tore up his whole damn knee. That's what you get, man, messing with God's people. He done tore his knee, get. Tore his knee, messing with me. He done tore his knee, get. Tore his knee, messing with me. He done tore his knee, get. Tore his knee, messing with me. Tore his knee, get. And now y'all let him in the gurney. Good God. Shout out to my dude for the tip in the red. Homie right here, I hope you learn from this. I'm the brother on the mic to make them burn for this. We gon' put it on the Instagram, dog, you fit. He done tore his knee, get. Tore his knee, messing with me. Tore his knee, get. Tore his knee, messing with King. Homie tore his ACL and his MCL. I'm the brother on the microphone, really do it well. Homie ran across the street and simply fell. Now he's going to the hospital. Good God. Put a peace sign up for the people, man. Let them know you all right. That's what you should have used that earlier instead of the middle fingers you used. Messing with me. He done tore his knee. Yeah. Tore his knee. Messing with me. He done tore his knee.
It's so funny. Oh, man.
All praise to the Most High.
Hey, Court. Hey, boo, hey. Let me see. Do I have any street running on any street this weekend? Do I have any street running? Any street corner? What's this weekend? What's the date? Oh, hey, Keisha. Hey. That's a private party. It's a private thing. My friend, or really, it's Courtney's friend. She's my friend through Courtney. So I can't claim her as a friend because I don't have that type of time built in, that type of relationship built in. I fuck with her hard, but when you don't got the years in, you just can't be calling your friends, real friend, your friend. That's like mad whack. Like that's so invasive and thirst. That is fucking thirst. Like posing in a picture, you at an event, you posing in a picture with the pretty girls, but you don't really know them, and you just start posing in their picture. No, bitch, you can't sit with us. And you know I'm not that girl, but you know I could be on any given day. On any street. So, and she is a judge. So I'll be, who's judging? I'll be there this weekend, and then on, wait, I think I got to take Che to a cop. Oh, it's 11/11. Everybody pray. Let's make a wish. We good? Everybody good? Everybody made their wish? Still got some time. All right, it's 11/12 now. I looked at this is my bougie weekend. This is my bougie weekend. You know how sometimes I have to get bougie because I'm doing Jack and Jill, or I'm invited to host events for organizations. I'm not hosting, but I've been invited. This is my very bougie weekend. So first I'll be with the judge. And then the next day I'll be with my attorney friend, the wife of Lord Jamar from Brand Nubian. I've been invited to an event with her. I love these type of events because these girls know how to put on. They are divine, Black excellence, entertainment services, all the things. They make sure that everything is, it's like walking onto a movie set. It's like walking onto a movie set. You pull up and it's fucking midgets that help you out of your car and hold the train to your gown. It's fairies and fairies and little pint-sized harpists playing the instruments and taking your dreams, writing them down, and promising to fulfill them by night's end. This is how my people entertain. I do not miss those. You ain't got to pay me to show up to that type of shit. And it'd be the good finger foods, and it'd be the good champagne, and it'd be the right wine. Oh, let me show you what I got last night. I splurged on me. Hold on. Everyone just gather round and settle down. Anyone that knows me knows that my favorite red is a not so expensive bottle called Cooper and Thief Red Blend. But on the expensive side of things, I love it. Court, this is what I'm talking about yesterday when I said it's extra big too. So let me tell you how good I am. I won this at one of the auctions at my kids' school. They wrap all the bottles of wine so you don't know what you're getting, and you pay like $10 or $20, however much it is, called a wine poll. Y'all are probably familiar with wine polls. It's a fundraising activity. But but you don't know what you're getting. I do, because I have learned how to feel the size of the better bottles of wine. I can tell by the bottle the type of vineyard from whence it comes. So I'm very proud of myself. Applaud me. Applaud me. Thank you. You laughed at me first. Okay, next video. Ladies, women, we are under attack by everybody. Every fucking body is just fucking with Black women. Like, white men walk up in our faces and our spaces and think they can do whatever. Not so much with our Black men, but they always trying us. And now the community is encouraging us to call ourselves not women, but cisgender.
I'm not calling myself a cis woman. I'm not tiptoeing around nobody's pronouns because I was biologically born a woman. On my birth certificate, it says female. I have a vagina and I bear children. I'm not calling myself a cis woman. I should not have to use different pronouns and adjectives and different things to make anyone feel comfortable. And I come outside of the comfortability of my womanhood. It's not happening. It's not happening. Enough is a fuck enough now. Enough is a fuck enough. Every day is outrage and no movement. There's so many other things going on. Children are out here being abused at rapid rates. And motherfuckers are so fucking hung up on their motherfucking pronouns. Everything is a pronoun. I don't care what you identify as. Are you a good person? And that works for me. And all that other shit, I'm not tiptoeing around to make nobody else feel comfortable because don't nobody else make me feel comfortable. I am who I am biologically, and I should never have to change anything. That's that. I'm a woman. I am a woman. Y'all can take this however y'all want to take it. I'm not calling myself a cis woman. I'm not tiptoeing around nobody's pronouns because I was biologically born a woman. On my birth certificate, it says female. I have a vagina and I bear children.
I love it. I love it. Every once in a while, I catch some energy, that shit I feel, but don't necessarily feel like saying because it just be too much, right? When people need that type of explanation of I'm this and I'm that, they're already dealing with shit. And I think I turn y'all up and rage bait y'all enough every morning. That's one of the places that. But yeah, we're not just women now. I told you, T.S. Madison told me that. She told me I wasn't a woman. That's what she said I was. And that's just part of the reason why I never aired that interview. The other part was she was doing a lot. And it wasn't even supposed to be two guests at once. And she said she started asking Monifa very disrespectful or tacky things. And I'm like, this is not your interview. This is not your interview. I don't even know who invited you here. And then I later on found out that the producer, who I also think was probably How You Doing, invited. But yeah, no. So in the spirit of being a woman, biologically a woman, clap it up, clap it up. Let's not play, let's pretend right now in the spirit of being all things woman, original body parts woman. Last week, I celebrated our Black boys that did the whole swimming, wore them asses out. And now we have footage of our Black girls doing the same. Come on, Black girl. Always telling us we can't fucking swim. Is there anybody else even in the race? In the pool? Love it. Love it. We can't let our kids fall into our kids swim. All my people's kids, we made sure our kids could swim, even if our generation was late to the table or late to the pool for the most part. So we can't fall into Black people's bodies are too dense. That's why they can't swim. No, it's because y'all are fucking hitting us in the back of the head, choking us out, and dumping us off the Nolan boat. That's why. That's why we fucking drown. Again, because of yous. Yeah, they dove in like dolphins. Yup. I agree. Salute to all our real women. That's right. Original body parts. OBP. You down with OBP? I'm down with OBP. And tell them what it mean, Kim. Tell them what it mean, Kim. I'm about to play music. Let me put the wine back. So anyway, that's the bottle that the reason I brought that out is because I was thinking about my events this weekend, the bouginess. So I'm going to bless them with my bottle of Camus. It's like a tea party type of thing where we get to play dress up and do fancy shit with fancy friends. Don't you love that? And let me tell you, Keisha and Dana are the fanciest. That's right, Kim from Harlem. Original body parts in the building. Now, let's see what it be. So 8 p.m. watch party here tonight. We're going to watch the new episode of Pink Champs with Kia Jeffries. And who's celebrating a birthday? Somebody's got to be celebrating. Hurry up. Because I think the lion-ass Leo's about to do a little Leo takeover, or so they think.
Today is my oldest daughter's birthday. I don't know if she's watching or not.
Text her.
Well, I say old. Well, technically, yeah, she is my only.
Text her.
She's up. I've seen texts around her already. She's responded.
So, hold on. So I heard, and I don't know if it's true, that Hazel Sanchez from Pix 11, that they, my volume's just not up. Hold on. Happy birthday. I heard that they replayed the episode that I did last year when I sung this song for Hazel for her birthday. And they played it again. So I think I need to do a little check-in and see if I have a new producer over at Pix yet. And what the what is. Are we going or are we not? Right? So I'll know if that door is closed or, halfway cracked or what we doing. I don't like limbo. Can't do gray. Nah, I'm not cracking that. Who's celebrating the birthday? Now it's time. Happy birthday to Giddy's daughter. Yes, Grayson. Naya, happy birthday, beautiful. You know I love Naya and Aiden for different reasons. Naya shows up to my events and has no time for no bullshit, ever. She sees through the room. Definitely your daughter. Right. Thank you, Belinda. Ballet parking with fairies and bodybuilding midgets, great finger food, shrimp steak. I'm the right one. Harp playing dwarfs. They're magical. There's something about dwarves and midgets. They're magical to me. Especially the ones that smoke fancy cigars. Nasty cigar smoking dwarves, elves, wins. Maxwell said the fuck. Hey, DJ Sirius. Hey, Chris. Hey, Boo. Hey. Thank you for supporting me. I'm doing a big old performance on August 2nd at Prime on the Mile out in Long Island. That's going to be a big performance because I'm doing a lot of songs, not just my typical. How you? Yeah, Maxwell, it's all good. You're right, though. Yeah. That's August 2nd at Prime on the Mile out in Long Island. Big show. Big show. Flyers on my Instagram and Facebook and all the things. And those of you just joining us, we're having a watch party tonight at 8 p.m. on YouTube at Pink Champs The Show. We're watching episode 2 together. It's releasing officially on the weekend, Saturday. But members will get it tonight and we'll watch it tonight at 8 p.m. So if you're not a member, I suggest you sign up. Monifa's in DC tonight. I saw that. Yay! I'll let her know to expect you. Tracy, thank you for the support. So yeah, sign up for your membership and you can be, and then we'll let you sit with us. Literally. And Kim, our moderator, has posted the membership information. Click the bottom right button, like you buying a sticker. Sign up is the green membership button. The tiers are $3.99, $9.99, and $19.99 for the Jonesies Stronesies. And I have to tell you, I think right now there's 3 Jonesies Stronesies. You guys will get special treatment, special things. And I can afford to splurge because there's only 3 of you bitches. Hey, bitches with love. I say it with love. You're my bitches. Have you ever been verbally abused and then the person tries to back it up with, but no, you're my son of a bitch. Or you're my no. No, that doesn't make it good. No. Hi, Georgiana. I had something else I wanted to share with y'all. Calling all. Oh, it's a performance. Brownstone, I think this is a recent performance. Is this a recent performance? Because I know they've been working a lot lately. Anyway, that they pay homage to Whitney. How about this? Let's play it and let them tell us if it's recent or not. No research doing Jonesy don't know. Just trying to support my sis. Here it is. Man, war. So Maxwell, shut up. You trying to start mess. No, I wouldn't have played it if I didn't like it. Because I wouldn't have wanted to be no mess with Nikki. But I think, did Nikki write that song? Because I'm wondering why are they, short of it being a tribute, she probably wrote that. I don't know. Anyway, Ray, you're my member. You're not my bitch. You're my member. Oh, speaking of members, are you guys serious about joining my girls' gun club, Girls with Gats? Because it's getting real. It's getting real. If you are interested, right, Love Music, that's not an easy song. Exactly. So while I appreciate the vote of confidence, that's not an easy song. She recorded it in one take and in 20 minutes because she wanted to get to the mall before it closed. I love that story. I love the details. Thank you, Tony Blue. And glad you're feeling good today. No more members are coming. You have to verbal say what you want. Huh? All right. So the Girls with Gats Club. So this is a serious gun club for girls. And our instructor, I already put him in the loop of, what this is. I said, you're starting with me and hopefully we get along. This is the guy I told you that, you'll start with me and then the girls will come. And this is where we're going to go and perfect our aim because we need to be able to protect ourselves. We're always talking about, oh my God, I don't know what I would do if, or, oh, I know what I would do if, but I just want us to be able to be about it. If we have to be about it. So that's what Girls with Gats was founded from. And there'll be cameras rolling in case we get some good footage. We might want to sell to the We Network or the OWN Network or somebody's. Anybody scream. Ah! How you show it? On every network. You have the verbal say what you want and write. Definitely Nikki can sing. Belinda said, I'm giving it 6 Jonesy out of 10, respectfully. They sound good live. Gat. Mm-hmm. Yes, the ShopRite got, yeah, you remembered. Yup. So he's that, because every gun school is not going to be down for Jonesy's Girls with Gat shenanigans. So I'm thinking, in true Pink Champ fashion, we should probably all get the pink gun glasses and the pink earmuffs to cover our ears. What are you shaking your head at, get it?
Wait, you're attacking me. Wait, let me go get my pink glasses and my pink gun.
No. When shit get heavy, we ain't got time for glasses. But I'm saying for class, right?
Don't forget your pink earmuffs.
Hate you. I hate you. It's just for the class. So we could all know where each other is at in the class. Because there might be other classes going on. We need to be able to. I'm not going to let you. Not going to let you get up, Bobby. No. You get on my nerves. And Jola, hush. Hush, Jola.
Wait, let me go on Amazon. Maybe I can find some peak ammo.
You said, where's the sign up? Come to Book and Jonesy. Just leave me an email. Just say, I want to be Girls with Gats. No, we always say that. Well, I'm not going to say what she meant. Shut up, Tika. All right, so now you've got everyone literally taking shots. Pink bullets. Yep. Thanks, Tika. Thanks for the loyalty. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All right. You have your CWP. That is your certificate. Something.
That's concealed weapons permit.
Concealed weapon. So I don't have that yet. But as I was talking to the officer yesterday, because I was waiting for my paperwork, and I called the officer. He was like, "Oh, so you have a little arrest record, a little. What did he say? You had some criminal activity, I see." I said, "Oh no, sir." He said, "Well, what happened in 2009? And what happened I said, I could explain. And I did. And he was like, I didn't want to put you on the spot, ma'am, and make you feel like you have to tell me all your business. I was like, it's out there anyway. And then he said something, and he said, can I ask you something? Are you Miss Jones in the morning? And I was like, oh my God. Now my business is all the way in the streets, and I like it. I don't mind it, because if you're going to hear it, you're going to hear it from the horse's mouth. From the Muppet's mouth. Sorry, I forgot who I am today. The Muppet Slayer. You're going to hear it from the Muppet's mouth. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Why do I remember that music? Eric says, I'm glad you're starting that club for the women, because I feel a woman should know how to protect herself in every way. And in today's world, this much needed solutions. Yeah, man. Yeah. And if I get some good footage, that's good too, right? Pink ammo needs a shirt. Slow down. Maxwell, no. Set it off Pink Champ edition. Here we go. Let me just, pink boots too. Wow. Okay. All right. You know what? Maybe Scarlet Reserve Room will sponsor Girls with Gats. Girls with Gats and gummies. It's never ending.
Wait, officer. Wait, instructor. I'm going to be having gummies in my system while I'm learning how to shoot. Great.
Pink ones. Pink gummies.
Pink gummies at that. Mm-hmm.
I can't never do nothing. It's always a fight. Where are my scamming ass Jonesies at? where all my scamming ass grown. They're right here every morning from 9 to 12, clearly. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. James Kelly said you stupid is still better than Mary. Oh, God. Oh, my. What we going to do? Where on my scamming ass grownsies at?
And you got Kim, Pink 22. What you trying to do? Just get him to kneel down? To kneel down?
Listen, my mother had a pearl handle 22, and it always made my father rethink his choices.
Yeah, but these days, people are so freaking big, that 22 does nothing.
She wasn't trying to kill my daddy.
Well, you said stop the threat.
He was just trying to, let a nigga know. What Lil Kim say? Just to let a nigga know.
Yeah, that's all you do. I don't even think you can stop a deer with a 22.
No. Well, let me tell you something. My instructor, thank you, DJ Serious. Oh, he said no mixing gummies and gats, please. I know, right? I know, because I need to be popping up at all the parties that you be DJing at.
And definitely no cut water.
So, girls with gats, gummies, and cut. That'll be my knifing club. Fencing fuckery. Fencing finest. The fencing finest. What else are we doing in our elder years? I mean, we have earned. We still in Metro retrograde until the 23rd. Is that the 23rd of July or August? Because I can't take it. One more day I could do, because I'm going to just hunker down. Oh, so he was asking me, what do I want? Which gun do I want now? So I said, whichever one feels the best. So I'm trying out, I'm getting the shotgun. I'm trying out the shotgun and the, wait, he sent me pictures. Because he's got packages. Ladies, this is going to be a hoop. We're going to not only really, really be doing something to protect our families and ourselves, but we want to have fun while doing it. And we're going to be looking good while doing it. More
you know where the state you're in, you don't need a permit for a shotgun to have in your house.
I know.
Okay. Because I was about to say, what are you getting this for? Protection or just to have in the house? Because if you're getting for protection, you ain't walking around with no shotgun in your car. Wait, hold on. Let me go get the shotty out the car.
Sometimes the way niggas be trying to get road raged out, sometimes you might just need to go and Shay, can you reach back there and pass me my mommies? How you at? Yeah, I'm gonna wind up back in jail with more criminal activity. He said that, and I was like, pass mommy.
I don't think that you being a new, have you ever shot before?
Yes. Okay,
but being a new gun owner, I don't think you should go past.
I'm not a new gun owner.
Well,
I inherited my parents' firearms.
What size were they? 22s?
A 22 and a 45.
You shot a 45 before?
I used to shoot them off the roof of my building. Absolutely.
Oh my, I hope the time has passed for you saying that.
Well, would you look at the time? Guys, I love you for listening.
I was going to say the recoil on a 45 is strong. You could hurt yourself compared to just stick with a 9 for now.
It was so loud. That was my dad's 45. And me, God rest his dead, Kiki, on the second floor. Keisha and Spong.
You just putting everybody out there.
They didn't do it. It was all me, officer. We would go to the roof. Everybody was busting guns off the roof.
Whatever you get, I would say get a 9 with a safety. And most blocks don't have safeties. Just know that.
Well, I don't like kickback. I don't like that. So I need something that ain't going to give me a lot.
You better get a 38 special.
38. How big is that even?
My mother and my aunt had those.
You are my friend. What are we gonna name them? Do you see your mother? Your mother. I never knew that.
Are you looking for the picture
of the guns? It's options. They have a package where it's all shotguns. Then it's a package where they mix it up with shotguns.
Is this training or is this purchasing? Is he showing you? Okay.
But they have the defensive pistol shot clinic and the CCW course.
Then after you get it, then you got to do like I did, go for the 48 state.
I almost didn't get this based on the criminal activity. So let me get in the door waving the 4-4. Literally. And just for the record, the criminal activity was domestic violence. There it is. Yup, he got everything. He got who getting shot in the pinky toe? What are y'all talking about? Uh-oh. All right, 23rd of July. Okay, good. So we got one more day of court of craziness. 22s can do something if you get hit in the right place with one and they travel in your body. See, Giddy?
I wonder who did that.
Statute of limitations. Thank you. Georgiana, have a good day. Thank you. Girls with gas equals deer for dinner. I don't want to shoot animals, though. Make sure your license first chat before you say too much. Ooh, yup. It was when someone said you hit them with your car. That was one of the incidents. I was the one that called the cops because he wouldn't leave. And then he manipulated the situation and lied. So that was one time. Wait, yep, that was one time. And then I told you, I turned that whole thing around, was like, okay, now you can pay for the baby formula. And then you calling all. Nah, nigga, it costs to be the boss. Pay the nanny. It costs to be the motherfucking boss. And nanny, since you want to lie with him, get paid by him. Oh, archery. My kids used to do archery in summer camp. And they enjoyed it. Can you get hurt if somebody arches you? Giddy? Kiana said a pistol license is hard in New York.
She's very right. But Kiana, you in the city or you in the surrounding suburbs? But yes, archery that's a sharp object coming at you at X amount of speed. You go through your body.
Can you hurt yourself while archerying?
I know, because there's no way that you can shoot. You can shoot yourself with an arc because it's out. Yeah.
In the Sun Coley said gats and guts. Stop.
Oh my Lord.
Why are y'all like this? This is why we get along, because we go right to the line of those dark thoughts or those white thoughts and bring it back. Remember, everybody, we're substituting dark and black for white and white. And so instead of saying I had a dark thought, say I had a white thought. Instead of saying her heart is blackened, she's got a black heart, he's got a black soul, he's got a white heart and a white soul. An arrow can kill you. Who shoot her? Wrist guards. That means something could happen with your wrist when you're doing archery. That means you can hurt your wrist. When is Leo see? I don't know. I had a pink thought is nasty. But if you say you had a pink thought, that thing's assault. Right, exactly. Why it got to be black male? That's what I'm saying. Let's reverse the polarity. Everything. It starts tomorrow. Yeah, I got to get my gun today. A sword or a fork. And they're real swords. Want to know how? You want to know how? You want to know how? My boy used to rack them up at every Naga competition he would do. But they're real swords, so they would tell the parents, do not let your kids play with these, show them to their friends. Like, we suggest that you put them up somewhere safe and away. Now everybody's going. On guard.
Yeah, those things are dangerous. You know, my son's an officer, and he is crazy in his head. He's like, he was getting his sword. And what's the name of that show that comes on TV with the people? Oh, what the hell? They're not mummies. What the hell are they?
Love Jay said, got to switch it up on them. Yep, you think I'm coming with a bow and arrow and here goes the sword. Shay, pass me the sword at the back of the car. Did y'all see the video with the man that got out the car with an axe? With a motherfucking axe. It was in New York. With an axe. And bust out the entire whole back of the car window. Walking Dead, Giddy?
Thank you. That was it.
Jazz, he hit that motherfucking car. The axe is the next level. Do they take axe class? Do they have axing classes? Not that hatchet shit. I'm afraid of that too. Yup. It was a white BMW. Yup. I can't get into all them vampire things. You can get one of those burner pepper pellet gun that shoots less lethal ammo. That's good to know. Thank you, Ray. Hey, Ray. Did I say hi to you? Did you slide in? Did everybody like today's video, please? Me either. I hate shows like The Walking Dead and Vampires and Zombies. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it. Maxwell said less lethal. Houseway. We don't do those. Nope. No vampires and all of that. I'm a walking oxymoron. The things I have standards on versus the things I live for. Right. Maxwell said, but peace and love to all. Love Jay. That's New York. That's New York where axes. Shout out to the chat. We mastered a number of likes in chat. Exactly. 110. Hey, thank you for doing a good job, everybody. Everybody's coming around. Thank you. And thank you to my regulars that make their regular donations. Elaine, Anita, the Nicoles, Tyrones, the Georgianas, the... Hold on. I don't want to forget anybody. Thank you. Even when we're on vacation, y'all was coming through. You are my friend. I never Elaine's, Anita's. Go to the host. Regina, thank you. Sharon, thank you. Marcus, Che Bella. I am Charlie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Kim from Harlem. And those of y'all that be doing the stickers. I love you. I love you. Oh, what do you think of? Never mind. Never mind. Uh-oh, we got a case, y'all. Belinda, what you talking about, Willis? Also, you can buy less lethal ammo like rock salt, rubber bullets, and bean bags for regular guns. Will that mess your gun up? Is that gonna mess your gun up though? Oh, thank you, Ray. Ray just sent a super duper duper. Thank you, Ray. Come on, Big Ray. Now I see why they call you Big Ray. All right, people, we got 4 minutes and then we are out the door. Ever want to turn down every day of my life? Did y'all see? I have the air pellets firearm. I feel like this. If I'm going down, right, at that point, let it be for some real shit. Some real shit. Because if that air pellet, like pepper spray, fails, because New Yorkers and niggas from down south are built different and pepper spray don't necessarily work, and Philly, pepper spray don't necessarily work, then what you want to do? I feel like you got one shot. We're going to end this show on this song.